So you can see the landscape around Kursk, and I was here 3 months ago. I also showed you in some videos. There's a lot of thick forest, and this is also what made the Ukraine incursion more possible. It's not just open fields. There's places to hide. There's places that's easy to send reconnaissance mission, and no army in the world can seal a 1,200-kilometer border. It's not possible. It's even if you build a fence, it will still not make much of a difference. I'm not saying that there wasn't some wrong thing happened, that it happened. I mean, of course, there was some mistake. I'm sure eventually some officials will pay the price, but also we all have to understand how long this front is. It's one of the longest fronts that's ever been fought, and some areas of the front are really forested. And when you are forested area, even drones don't help. You can hide, you can send reconnaissance mission, and Russia cannot seal hermetically a 1,200-kilometer front.
Distribute clothes.
So we're in the middle of Kursk, and you can hear the sirens are. Last night also there was a big drone attack all over the west of Russia. This never stops here. And, whoever follows me for the last 15 months, you can see I've come to more and more new places that I haven't shown you before, and it's the same story. Kursk is not so much like Belgorod. Here, when there's the sirens, people don't seem to go anywhere. Kursk is a huge city. I've just come from Belgorod, so I'm really taken aback by how big it is. I mean, way over 500,000 people. It's also huge by size, massive big roads and everything. It will take time to get to know this place. Today I'm in a distribution of humanitarian aid to the hundreds of thousands, I don't know exactly the number, but over 100,000 refugees that had to run away from their houses due to the Ukrainian invasion. A lot of them have lost their houses. They don't know when they're going to go back, and a lot of volunteer organizations are helping them. So one of these organizations is the People Front, and we've come to film the distribution of goods, basically warm clothes for winter, and to ask some questions of these refugees. This is Johnny H reporting to you live from Kursk. I'm an independent crowd-funded journalist, so if you can afford it, the donation links below. This is what's happening. This is eyewitness reporting. This is not propaganda, and I'm getting a lot of messages how much Putin is paying you. So please send a letter to Putin that he should pay me. I wouldn't mind a bit of a salary. I'm exhausting my funds. So distribution of goods is not as easy as it seems, because everybody has to get the right size. Of course, everybody is insecure that they won't get enough and think. Winter is coming. That's very serious. Winter here is very serious. It's like -30. So they're all trying the jackets. There are different styles of jackets. you know, some people just still don't understand that there's enough for everybody. And then there's, you know, Russians always keep tab of everything, so it's all documented who got what, because, you know, just so people don't take twice or something like this. In these situations, people can be very insecure. And you know, the jackets that are for women, some women are more health, fashion conscious, so they need a particular jacket, you know, they won't just wear. We are in the center of Kursk now. This is the administration building. A red square? Where? This is a red square. Okay. Okay. So it's the big square. Oh, okay. We are going there. Where are we going there? Okay. 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 And this is the cathedral. What's the name of this cathedral? Znamiensky Cathedral.
Znamenia is like a sign, a symbol.
Okay, it's a beautiful cathedral. I think afterwards I'll come on my own and have a little bit of a, looks like very, very beautiful. Like I saw to you, in every Russian city I've been to, there is a memorial, because the Russians don't forget, and the Russians lost 27 million people in the Great Patriotic War. So here in the center of Kursk, in the center square of square, which is called also the Red Square, we have the memorial for the heroes of Kursk, and you see there's many names, and it's just a fraction of the people who died. This is actually Dom Journalista, and it's the House of Journalists. So I'm in the House of Journalists in Kursk. It's good to see that the journalists have a home here. So there is help, and just when we are here to come and film the free food that's given to refugees that have just come from the front line, that have just been displaced from their homes, there's a rocket alert in the middle of Kursk. So these people have just come from the front line, they have been saved, and they've run away from one horror, and now they've come to another horror. So, because even in Kursk, there's a rocket alerts about 5-6 times a day. The Ukraine army is trying to terrorize the civilians wherever they are. There's no end to this, you know. So volunteer organizations everywhere. Narodna Front is one of the leading ones, but there's also small ones around trying to give free food, any assistance that they can get to these people. You know, and these people will not even move from their line even when there's a rocket alert. They got so used to it, and this is what's so sad. This terrorist campaign by NATO, by Ukraine and the civilians of Russia doesn't seem to end. And I'm the only foreign reporter in Kursk reporting you the truth of what's really happening here. I just passed here with some of my friends, and I saw a line of people. I saw a line of people taking food. Who are you giving food to today?
Okay, we are Russian Baptists, Kursk Bible Church.
Okay.
This.
Yeah, I see.
Salvation.
Okay.
And we want to help people from other cities.
Yeah. Refugees.
Yeah. We give him food.
Yeah.
And gospel about Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Every day from Monday to Friday.
Okay.
We go in this place.
Yeah.
And give food to all people.
Okay.
Near 300 people have food every day.
Okay.
And we give food to volunteers.
Okay. So you give food to volunteers?
Yeah.
And okay.
All people very glad to see us.
Yeah.
And we have some отношения уже, relationships with these people, and going to home when they leave.
Okay, and you have,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You speak English, I think, good also?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Andrew.
Andrew, what is the motivation, your motivation to come and help these people?
We
Motivation,
believe-
yeah.
Yes, our motivation is our faith in Jesus, and we serve all the people who need help. We support them, we can help them, and our food is totally free, and we try do what we can do, and this is it.
Can I fill in your food to see what the people are getting?
Yes, yes.
So I want to have a look what the people are getting here. Oh, okay. So, like this is like a goulash or something like this, big
Potatoes.
stew. Potato with meat.
Yes, right now.
Potato with meat.
And meat, potatoes, and rice, sometimes rice, pilaf.
Plow, okay. 300 meals will be given today, okay. So this is the main cathedral of Kursk. Please, Dima, can you say a couple of can you say a couple of things about this cathedral?
That's the central cathedral of Kursk. It's called Znamensky. So
Yes.
the cathedral, this icon of Znamenia, of the sign, and it's a very long history. But it used to be all this place was a monastery. Then after the revolution, most of the buildings and were turned into a factory, and was a huge center. And this was a movie theater for many years. And in the 90s, they returned the cathedral first to church, and now they're returning the all this, because that's the central place of Russia. They're returning this.
So you see a lot of places during the revolution, religious places turn into something else, and just after the Soviet Union collapsed, they came back to the original. No camera. Okay, but it's not allowed to film inside the cathedral. But I can tell you that it's phenomenal inside the cathedral. From outside, I can just give you a little glimpse. It's absolutely one of the most amazing cathedrals I've seen in Russia. This Kursk cathedral. And all these factories now are turning into cultural centers. Dima, looks like another humanitarian aid.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Let's see if we can talk to them first. The whole Kursk is doing humanitarian aid for its people. It's phenomenal. Like Valentina said to us, she felt so supported by everybody. I don't even think there's any guard here. Maybe it's the church humanitarian aid. To deliver humanitarian... People preparing to deliver humanitarian aid. Unbelievable, a whole center here. What is it? Is this a university support here?
Он говорит,
Yeah.
то есть здесь Курский государственный университет помогает.
Да.
So you
Здесь
see,
volunteers from Kursk State University.
and they're helping with humanitarian aid here for the evacuees.
То есть это помогают, опять же, гуманитарные продукты, гуманитарная помощь для беженцев, правильно?
Да. У нас сортировочный центр, то есть чем мы занимаемся?
This is a sorting center here.
Okay.
Да, то есть чем мы занимаемся? Мы здесь напрямую формируем готовые гуманитарные продукты
We make packages for people,
и отправляем в центры пункты выдачи.
and
Здесь
then we
подают.
send them to temporary shelters.
Okay.
Вот, где эти гуманитарные наборы непосредственно уже попадают к людям, которые сейчас...
And then in temporary shelters, those packages are distributed. We do not distribute to people here. We just filter them and prepare them.
Pleased to meet you. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Ivan Petrin. I'm an advisor of gubernator, state governor.
Yeah. I've been now in Kursk only for a few days. I see these operations in every corner in Kursk. It seems that the whole city of Kursk has risen to help the people.
Not only the Kursk, but all our country with Kursk help us, and they send us products, and we pack it in packages and give to people in Kursk. So this is a great, this is a big job because many people need
support.
We need some support, and we produce it with the help of people from all the country.
Kursk is a very well-known symbol even to Western people because World War II, one of the greatest battles took here. What is the symbolism for the local people that again they have to fight fascism on the doorstep? You understand my question?
Yes, I understand. Good question. I think that a symbol of Kursk is our great character. We are strong, and we will do everything to gain a victory. So I can't answer your question in as a picture, maybe. Yes, but if we speak about something that cooperate all of us, this is a Kursk character.
In the West, the propaganda is that Ukraine is only fighting Russian soldiers. They are not harming civilians. But I've talked with many civilians already that told me that civilians were killed, civilians were tortured, civilians were raped, civilians were even burned and hanged. Why do you think a brotherly nation of Russia could do something like this? Because sometimes it's even relatives. I've been 1 year in Donetsk, so I understand the situation. How could they turn to do this thing? Where did this come from, you think?
It's hard. It's a hard question, I think. We stay in same place.
Yeah.
Yes. You see these churches.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think that most problems gain from our hearts.
Yeah.
Yes, and when they think that there is no God, and then they think that she can't see everything we do and everything even that we feel in our heart, and they think in our brain, not only that we do and speak. Yes. So we can do everything. My favorite writer is Dostoevsky. So he told that a human without God is a very dangerous human. Yes, and I think that the main reasons, yes, of such situations is in the hearts of people.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate what you're doing. Thank you. So it's Johnny H., independent Australian journalist, eyewitness reporting that nobody else is giving you. There's absolutely zero journalists in Kursk. No foreign journalists, I mean. There's some Russian journalists. The whole city has come to support the refugees. We've been already 5 places today. There are centers like this that help the refugees. Over 140,000 people lost their homes. A lot of their homes have been destroyed, and now they've been evacuated to Kursk and other places. The whole Russian nation has come out to help the people of Kursk. Some of the stories I heard are mind-blowing. We heard of people being burned by Ukrainian forces. I'm talking about civilians. We've heard of people being hanged. We heard of children being told they can ride their bicycles and then they get shot. But for the moment, this is what we see, that we see a war crime by a regime that attacked civilians, shot them as they were escaping their homes. And now these civilians are being helped by the Russian people. So yeah, I'm a crowdfunded journalist. If you can afford, you can donate to my mission. Please like, subscribe, share this with the world. There's absolutely nobody else giving you this reportage and post at the moment. The truth must be known. I'm not speculating here. I'm talking direct with the people. There's absolutely no speculation. And what is the flag? The flag, is this Kursk flag?
Kursk region.
Okay.
This is the head of the local.
Говорит английский. Oh, nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. My name is Johnny. I'm from Australia. What's your name?
Alex. Losha.
Okay, what are you doing here today?
I'm ruling.
Huh?
I'm trying to assist everyone. Since I'm a chairman, I don't have any specific role, so I just join anyone.
Yeah, I understand. But what is the Russian Red Cross doing here today?
We have a mobile humanitarian center here, so we are placing here all our general services, including food, hygiene, distribution. We working together with our Ministry of Healthcare, so we are providing outpatient clinic from the city because it's for some reason it's hard to reach healthcare for evacuated persons, since they are mostly from rural country areas, and some up to 70% of them are not regularly examined by doctors, so it's like a huge improvement for them, so they can have access to mobile clinic here, so they take blood samples, talk to doctors, take heart examination, so on. Also, we provide certificates for vouchers for drugs and medications, so that they can exchange it for medication in our local pharmacies. Also, we have specialists for Restore and Family Links, so they can just put a request for a search for someone, or if they are being searched, for example, lonely elderly people who may lost their phones, who don't remember phones of their family, they are evacuated separately sometimes, and they just cannot keep in touch. Also, we have psychosocial support, we have psychologists, we have psychiatrists here, so they can provide any improved psychological support for people. And in the evening we have practical classes for first aid, for medical care, for first aid in psychology, so basic care. So anything disaster preparedness related we can do here.
How many people do you think you process every day? How many people go through your center every day?
In the peak days in August we had up to 2,000 people daily. Now about 1.5 thousand.
How many food parcels do you give every day, you think?
Every day, almost 1,000 kids every day, so it depends from day to day. We have somebody from the first wave, so they just primary visit the center, also second and third wave too, so they can come every week to get a new kit.
Is there any evidence that some of the people that came, evacuees, have suffered human rights abuses?
They sometimes report some kinds of it, so somebody may be injured during the evacuation, they may so they report that after the evacuation they see that their houses are robbed, destroyed, burned down. During the evacuations some people were killed, some people were injured, so they firstly come to our civilian hospitals to get treatment, and only after that they come here for humanitarian aid. So stuff like that.
And what about people who still have relatives or family stuck now under Ukraine occupation? Do you help them to is there any way you can contact, let's say, Ukraine Red Cross to help them find out if their relatives are alive? Is there any mechanism to help with communication, or there's no mechanism?
There is no direct communication between Russian and Ukrainian. We only communicate through the international committee. The communication is kind of limited because of some bureaucracy stuff. We have our international department, so I can speak for the Kursk branch, for the local branch. In Moscow and Central unit, we have international relations who contact ICRC and other stuff. As far as I know, they are willing to come here for some negotiations about some access for us to maybe extract some people, but I have no idea what's the progress on these talks. As far as I know, we don't have direct contact, so some people are stuck, up to several thousand people are stuck right now, and they don't have any electricity or mobile phone, again because of destruction of infrastructure, and only volunteers, specifically local volunteers who knows just local roads, who can avoid military checkpoints from both sides. And they, from time to time, they come there, they give some humanitarian kits. We are friends with some of these volunteers, and we can provide them with these kits so that they can access local population.
Like partisan volunteers manage to bring some aid and
sounds terrible, but maybe that's the best explanation.
Right, trying to look
volunteers,
Okay, thank you for your good work, and I hope peace will return to this region soon.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Is it possible to film a little bit inside your tents, or that's a private territory? Okay, so just to show. This is what? Medical supplies? What is this?
No, hygiene.
Hygiene. Can I walk inside? Okay. So again, we see baby diapers and baby.
No.
No baby. Old people, starry, okay, like me. Shutka.
Young baby one.
Okay, for babies. Okay. So you see a lot of organizations are giving the same stuff, but there's a need for many organizations. And this is paketa for hygiene packet for
Гигиенический один, продуктовый food two.
For two, okay. Okay, it's okay. Now English has come, you see. It's okay. Okay, let's go next one. Okay. This is a doctor, huh?
Yes, but no, we don't.
We cannot go there because doctor and examine. And this one, what is it?
Food.
Food, okay. So you see, people come and get their food packets here. It seems that the whole of Kursk is helping the refugees. We've seen it in so many places. Yeah. There seems to be. So. Let's bring.
Chai.
Okay, chai, coffee. What else? Mucha. No.
Yes, мука, рис, гречка.
Гречка.
Рис.
What else?
And
canned meat, fish, and biscuit. Okay. Ole. Okay, mushroom. Yeah, I understand. Okay.
And
fish. Fish, okay. These guys are past and they speak English quite amazing. What are you doing here? I'm from Australia, by the way, and my name is Johnny.
Oh, Australia is the continent, you know?
Okay. What are you doing here?
Hello, I'm Dasha, I'm 16. I live in beautiful town in Kursk, Russian Federation. I'm volunteer. I work in Red Crest.
Okay.
And I love to help many people in Kursk, in my Kursk Oblast.
Many of your friends, they come to help also?
Oh, I have many friends in Kursk and other towns. And
No, but they come to help also, your friends? You help, your friends. They come to help
yes,
also?
Yes, my friends help too.
Okay, bring your friend also. Where she also speaks English?
My friend is busy now.
Busy, okay. You know, the West has a strange idea about Russia, about Kursk. I don't want to get, you are young, I don't want to get into politics with you, but send some message from Kursk to the world.
In beautiful city Kursk, I посылаю сообщение. I send a message. I send a message. Be kind and help other people.
Thank you very much, Dasha.
Thank you very much too.